Welcome back, everyone. This is Bowlforfood, and this is Striking 'em Sports Chat Podcast. Week 7 recap. Tulo's back. The Dolphins look good. They're still third in the division, though. Who is the Patriots? Wow. Well, Packers, too, because they suck. But who is the Patriots quarterback? Is it going to be Zappy? Is it going to be Jones? Who knows? Belichick doesn't even know. The 49ers are going to get healthy. Really healthy. And they got Christian McCaffrey. Watch out for that team. The West is wide open. Seattle's got a hold on it, but is Seattle that good? Is Geno going to hold up the whole season? Is their defense a top 12 defense that they can hold off the 49ers? Is Jimmy G going to do something? Those are the questions. The Buccaneers absolutely suck, and they're tied for their division on a bull crap roughing the passer call when they played Atlanta that gave them an automatic first down and ended the game. And it's going to come down to that. And people were outraged about it, and I still am outraged about it because it was Tom Brady. Punk ass. The Jets. The goddamn Jets. Makes me want to watch Big Daddy over and over and over again just to hear him say that. The goddamn Jets. But they're second in the East. And they can beat Miami. Again? Their defense is good. Their offense, well, is Elijah Moore going to play? Is Elijah Moore not going to be a drama queen? They just traded for James Robinson from Jacksonville, which he's not going to get any more carries because Travis Etienne is showing why he was a very good running back in college, and that I think his Achilles last year tear didn't slow him down. The Commanders. Why don't you start Tyler Heineke week 1? But I got a bigger question. We'll get into that. Can the G-Men keep winning close games? Can they? Their defense ranks in the middle. Their offense ranks in the middle with the league-leading rushing because Saquon and Daniel Jones are just running all over. Read option, and Daniel Jones can run the ball really well, which I said last year they didn't use him, and 2 years ago they didn't use him as much. Now, the new coach is using them to his strengths. The officials have been terrible this year. Absolutely dreadful this year. And I don't know why. But there's been some calls that are like, what is going on? We're going to dive deep into some of that right now on Striking 'em Sports Chat. Alright, first thing I want to talk about real quick is the NFC East is the best division in football. I'm not going to say it because I'm a homer, because I'm a Cowboy fan, obviously. But because it is. Now, Philly 6-0. Congratulations. Offense looks good. Defense looks meh. And I say the offense looks good, but it only looks good in the first half. They said a stat last week or this week. They've scored 100 and something points in the first half and like 50 points in the second half. And 4 out of their 6 games or something like that have been close, or teams have came back on them. Now, can their defense close? And a lot of people say, well, they got the offense to do it, but where's your offense in the second half? There is none. You have to play 4 quarters. And, I didn't say much about the Eagles. They lost to, they beat Cowboys without Dak. Cooper Rush threw 3 picks. The first game that, he played not so great, or not so good. He wasn't a game manager. He took risk. I think he knew it was his last game. He wanted to go out there and try to prove that he can do stuff, and it backfired. Whatever. Water under the bridge. We'll see him in Dallas sooner or later. So I give the Eagles the props. Now let's go to the G-men, because the East is the best division in football. The G-men are playing close games. The Daniel Jones-led, Saquon Barkley-led, no wide receiver having a top 20 defense-ish. Their secondary's good. I can give them 100% that. Their secondary is good. But you got to get more pass rush. You got to get your linebackers to play a little bit better. Your offensive line's got to play a little bit better. And now Neal's hurt, and you don't know how long he's going to be out. Your tight end's hurt. He's going to maybe out for the rest of the season with a facial fracture. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are they going to keep winning these close games? Or is it finally going to be the Giants of old? Which I don't think it will be, but I don't think they're going to sustain the success they have right now. All right, Patriots, you're up. Oh my gosh, Bill Belichick, what are you doing? Is it Mac Jones? Is it Bailey Zappi? I mean, who is it? I mean, how does a quarterback have confidence if you start him and then knew he was going to get benched? What are you doing? Are you tanking without tanking? Like, what are you really doing in New England, Belichick? Is this your last year? Is this how you want to go out in your last year? Come on, man. Name a starter, stick with a starter, and go from there. Speaking of that, Colts. Matt Ryan, I trusted you, man. I trusted you. I picked y'all over Tennessee to win that division. And Matt Ryan, you have been a bust in Indianapolis. A bust. So, you're out for the season. Done. You're going on injured reserve, I believe, and not going to play the rest of the season. Sam Ehlinger, I believe, from Texas is going to be the starting quarterback, and Nick Foles is his backup. God, Colts, man, I thought y'all had a good defense, and you got a good running back. One of the top 5 running backs in the league. But you can't do nothing. Nothing. Speaking of best running backs in the league, the 49ers are getting healthy, and they just traded draft picks, only draft picks, for Christian McCaffrey. So check down Jimmy G has the best pass-catching running back on his team now, with Kittle and Debo and Ayuk. That team can be scary. Really scary. And I think they will be as soon as they get healthy. And that's the big key. When they get healthy. Now Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. Let's ride. No, I'm sorry. He's in Denver and they're trash. Complete trash. Denver, Russell Wilson, complete trash. Geno Smith is leading the West Division. That defense is top 15, and he's making some hella throws. Walker, the running back, he was a third-string running back to start the season. They might have their starter for the next 3, 4, 5 years. Right there. Now, comes to wide receivers. DK got hurt, man. If he's out for at least 6 weeks, I want to see their schedule to see what they go. So, look at that. The Packers and the Bucks. Y'all's quarterbacks are awful. Awful. Packers, I know you don't got no wide receivers. You could have addressed that, but you didn't. Tom Brady, you thought, I don't know what you thought, because that team was horrible to start with, and I said it. Y'all going to win that division by default, because I don't think Atlanta's going to be able to catch y'all But that team is awful. You can't run the ball. You can't stop people from running the ball. That's that. And the Washington Commanders. This is where I want to get to. My last topic. Well, two more. The Washington Commanders. Where the is Chase Young? You paid this dude all this money to sit on the sideline. Was this week 6 now? Bro, you're supposed to be back week 2. Then you're supposed to be back week 4. And now it's week 6. They didn't put him on IR, designated to return, because they said he was going to come back before week 4. You're taking up a roster spot that somebody could be playing because someone said you got hurt at a camp. Somebody said that you're still recovering from a hamstring injury you suffered as a setback. Whatever. You need to get on the field. This team needs you because their defense is awful. Their offense is going to be better now that Tyler Heineke is a starter. Terry McLaurin's going to do more. Logan Thomas gets healthy. That offense isn't going to be bad. It's going to be decent. But that defense needs you because Sweat and those pass rushers aren't getting to the quarterback. They're not doing enough anymore. They didn't do it last year, and they got to do it. They got to do more. That team's not that bad, but it is bad. I mean, that's how I feel. Las Vegas Raiders. You haven't run the ball with Josh Jacobs until this week. Why? Josh Jacobs is a grown man. A beast. Hand the ball off. Hand the ball off. Sets up play actions with Devontae Adams. And doesn't let Carr get in trouble. You're 2-4 right now. You got to do something. Because you're sitting 2 games out of the wild card. Yeah, there's 10 weeks to go. I understand that. But you got to do something. The officiating has been awful this year. Awful. Numerous games have been the outcome because of refs. Not because the team made a play. Lamar Jackson's not worth all the money he wants. He's worth money, but not all the money he wants. And then lastly, my top 5 power rankings. Number 5, the Minnesota Vikings. Number 4, the Kansas City Chiefs, because they don't have the defense I thought they were going to have this year. Number 3, America's team, Dallas Cowboys. Number 2, the Philadelphia Eagles. And number 1, the most complete team I believe in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills. That team, with adding Von Miller this offseason, set themselves up to be pretty damn good. But we are only 7 weeks in. We'll see who gets hurt, who can maintain their health, and what trades happen. But we'll come back week 8. We'll give you some more intake, some more output, and we'll just talk. You got any comments? Leave them below. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that share button. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Striking them Sports Chat with Bowlforfood. We out. I holla.